So my guest tonight is someone like I don't know if he remembers, but like Twitch has suggested channels and stuff, and I've seen his username there, and probably I've been raided into him at some point. But he's also known for playing horror games. His streams are always fun to watch, especially when chat waits for him to either jump, because he plays a lot of horror games, as I said, or just like they jump scare him or troll him or something. It's always thrilling and it's always a blast watching his streams. So please welcome Brent, aka Brent, to tonight's episode.
Thank you very much. Great introduction.
Thank you. I've had your sisters, like both your sisters, on the podcast before, and it was really fun and amazing. Now Zumi and Tiny Misty, just for those who are wondering. So the first question I always ask is, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. I got vacation, so yeah. That's always
nice.
A good thing.
Nice. How long is your vacation though?
2 weeks, so I can get some energy back from working.
Oh yeah. Are you gonna be streaming during those 2 weeks?
Yeah, I am.
Nice. So can you tell me about how you discovered Twitch, about how you decided also to become a streamer, and a little bit about the channel?
Yeah, sure. I got into Twitch because Tiny Misty, my sister Tara, she started with Twitch. Then Neo was the second that started Twitch, and I was like, not sure if I'm gonna go streaming because I like gaming, but I'm not sure it's gonna be fun for me to be streaming as well. Then I took over for Tiny one time when she was having a subathon or something like that, and I was like, this is pretty fun, to be honest. So I was like, maybe I'm gonna try it as well, and yeah, here we are now. And I started with all kinds of games, but I shifted to mostly playing horror games.
Yeah.
Because I like the jumpiness from horror games, the scariness from horror games, and sometimes the stories are great in horror games as well.
Yeah.
So I mostly play horror games on my stream, but yeah, I'm up for all kinds of stories and games and stuff like that. But yeah, mostly horror because yeah, it's so jumpy and so fun.
So is there like one horror game that made you wanna like say what the fuck, or it was like too much to handle, or gave you like probably anxiety after playing it, or was too hard to just play through it?
I can handle pretty much a lot. I think Outlast, the second game, has some gory stuff, or Outlast Trials has some gory stuff. I was like, yeah, it's on the line, but I can pretty much handle it. But I can understand if people are like, those games are too much for me.
Yeah, because there are like specific games that say Martha is Dead, where like at some points in that game you carry your mom's head, like her head is cut off, and you have to carry either Martha or your mother, I don't remember, like a woman's head, and you have to like find her body and stuff, and it gets really gruesome and really gory.
Yeah, if it's like too gory, I'm not all into those type of games.
Yeah, so you're part of an exclusive little stream team, let's call it that, called the Tiny Family. Your sisters already told me about it and about how it happened. So what's it like to be part of a team that's only for like 3 people? It's not about how it happened because we already know the story. And has anyone else approached you about being on another team? Because I know many people are part of 2 or 3 at once.
Yeah, it's fun having like a little siblings team. I think that's unique as well. We need to do more stuff with it though, but because we're all busy, we need to pick it up again. But it is fun to have like a unique streaming team with only like family members in it. I've never been approached yet for another stream team. Because I'm thinking I still need to get more regular to streaming, and I'm really starting just up. I'm feeling like that, you know?
Yeah, it like step by step it will happen. But
exactly.
I don't want to feel like your sisters will get offended by that, but like, who do you feel is more like veering towards the chill side when you're playing together, you and your sisters, and who is more into like the panic quickly side?
That's an easy question. I think I think Neo Aaron is more calm, I think. And Tiny definitely is more chaotic. And I think I'm
Yeah.
like the sweet spot between those two. So yeah, I think we're all unique in that way. But Tiny is definitely the most chaotic. And I think Neo has more like the calmness.
Yeah, I think Neo and I have like kind of like similar vibes where I'm like I don't scream on stream unless there's like a really
Yeah.
jumpy jump scare, or I'm not like panicky that much. I'm just very calm, very chill. So do you remember what was the very first game that you streamed?
Who? I think funny enough, it was a game that I played like solo. I think it may be or Phasmophobia, or I'm leaning towards Planet Zoo or Planet Coaster, like the old games.
Yeah,
The very first time.
yeah. How did you decide on like what content you're gonna be streaming? Because as you said, you like Planet Coaster, Planet Zoo, or yeah, those things. But like, how do you say
Yeah.
like, okay, I want to do horror more because probably maybe the viewers want that, or probably because you love that?
I think a bit of both because I started with Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster. Because I like those games and I can get like lots of hours in them. The only downside with those type of games is that it like very slow building, slow patience, to get something unique or pretty to build. And I have that patience, but I think for streaming it's too slow to watch and to enjoy watching for a long time. So when I started out, I was like very much searching for what content I wanted to stream. And after a while, I was like, it's gonna be horror because it's too slow. And I like it from on the side. I'm still playing those type of games because I still enjoy them very much. But to be streaming, I got like the horror side of things because it's more how do you call it? It has more
More of a
more
charm or something?
yeah, charm, pace. I think more of a pace because you get in a short amount of times you get a lot of more things going on. Screams, scariness, story. Has very much more pace than
Yeah.
the first type of games.
Yeah.
So I think for the viewers and for me, it's more fun to stream those types
Yeah.
of games.
When I do like probably some horror streams or some horror games, um, one of the many things that my viewers like to do is scare me. And I jump sometimes easily. Sometimes I'm like, nope, I saw that because of Tangia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has anyone ever jump scared you so bad that you like screamed or hit something off the table?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I have some funny moments. Like sometimes when there is not a sound alert for a long time, and someone just press it and I got my headphones way up, I just don't expect it. Then I got jump pretty easily. I don't like to be like fake jumpiness because if I see it, I'm gonna be honest. Like, hey, I'm sorry. Next time you do better because I just saw the jump scare you want to try. But when they do it on a great timing, when I'm just all focused or lost in the game or silent for a moment and they got it, then I can be pretty jumpy.
Yeah, sometimes like sound alerts announces it in chat and it like
Yeah.
throws it away, but Tangia doesn't announce it immediately, so that's what gets me.
Exactly. Yeah.
So what are your limits regarding your streams? Like, what would probably get someone besides graphic artists banned? What's allowed? What isn't?
I'm a pretty cool dude, and yeah, I'm not like very strict, but I do appreciate if people are just nice to each other, respectful to each other. Um, So there's a line. I'm like an 18 plus streamer, so um, I can handle much, but when you're not respectful to each other, racist or something like that, that's just like a no go.
Yeah.
So yeah, and when I'm not sure, I'm just like debating with my moderators or with my sisters, like, hey, it's on the line. What do you guys think? So it very much depends on what's the meaning behind it, and is it the first time for the person? But yeah, when they're just like racist or very mean to each other, or like, hey, look at me, look at me, look at me on my channel, I'm like, those are things that I'm like, no, you can't do that. You need to be respectful to the streamer, to the viewers, to each other. It's not that hard, you know?
Yeah, there is something that my friend has as part of her mod rules is delete first, question later.
That's a great thing. That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah,
That sums it up pretty much.
yeah. So how many hours per day or week do you spend on Twitch in general, like not only streaming?
To be honest, not that much lately. I want to pick it up more because I like to support friends and other streamers. And I like to stream more often myself as well. But with like work, friends, family time, my own house, getting it like cleaned up and stuff, it's pretty hard to combine those things. So to sum it up in like hours, I think like 6 hours a week with streaming in it.
Yeah,
Kinda.
yeah. So let's say there are some new people out there listening to this episode. Do you have anything or any word of advice you want to tell them?
For starting for stream?
Yeah, like
To
they're
stream?
thinking of streaming, yeah.
Oh yeah. I think just have fun with it. Don't push yourself to it. Have fun with it and do your research as well. There's like loads of tips on YouTube as well. I think the most important advice I can give, just don't care about the viewers, just have fun with it. Because
Yes.
if you're like, I got only like 2 viewers, 3 viewers, those viewers come for you, you know? And if you have fun, it's gonna grow. And if it doesn't grow and you still have fun, just like have fun with it, you know? Just be yourself.
Yeah.
And don't change or don't feel pressure if you're feeling like not doing well enough.
So this is segment 2, which is kind of like general questions or pop quiz, but kind of like put together in a lightning round.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah. So
Be quick.
do you mind telling me and the listeners? Oh, you can think about it. You can think about it. It's okay.
Okay,
Do you mind telling me
Great.
and the listeners what's something that you do every day? It's now become a routine.
Just turning around in bed one more time. When my alarm clock goes off, I just like to just snooze one time and be like, one more timer.
Yeah, we've been there. Like snooze one time, then it goes off another time, then snooze one more. It's like, okay, 5
Yeah,
more minutes,
exactly.
and then it turns to hours.
Yep, snooze you lose. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a loser. There we go.
Nah. So, if you ever were to be any object or creature, that creature being real or fictional, what would you be and why?
Dragon.
Nice.
Instantly dragon. Flying, fire, huge, amazing.
Wings,
dragon.
terrorizing people.
Boom.
Yeah,
There we go. Yeah.
yeah. So, what's your biggest pet peeve? Like, what's something you really hate about someone, or like, let's say, mine is probably like lying.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm on the same line. I hate people that are fake, like doing exaggerated stuff or yeah, you know, being different than they are. Just be you.
Yeah. So if you could stay one age forever, what age would you choose?
Oh, that's a nice question. I'm thinking like 21, 20, 21, something like that.
Okay. So would you rather have a pause or a rewind button in your life?
Oh, that's a nice question as well. I think rewind, like
Rewind, yeah.
reliving beautiful memories in life would be amazing.
Yeah, I would choose rewind as well because probably mostly I want to go back and undo some mistakes or like tell my past
Yeah,
self, do not do that. Like try and not let myself do stuff or say stuff.
exactly, exactly.
Okay, so what's one thing or person you cannot live without?
Phew, there's lots of people I can live without. Um, that's a great question. One thing or person?
It can be two-person, two people.
I think like family. But that's a
Yeah,
lot
yeah,
more
yeah.
than two persons.
That's fair. That
Family and
counts.
friends and girlfriends. Like those things
Yeah,
are so important to me.
yeah. Okay, so what is your comfort off-stream game?
Planet Coaster,
Nice.
the game I started with. Yeah,
I think uh, either Planet Coaster 2 or Planet Zoo 2 came out recently, right?
Planet Coaster 2. Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
I want to get it. I haven't gotten it yet. How is it?
It is fun. It has some issues and bugs because the launch I saw it online wasn't too great, but I'm having fun with it regardless.
Yeah.
The little hiccups,
Does it
but
hold
it
up?
is fun.
Is it similar to the first one? Does it hold up like the first one?
I think it does. It still has some differences, but I think it's a small upgrade from the first one. It's pretty much holding up. You can have like swimming pools and roller coasters in it. It
Oh,
has some it has some great charms.
okay. Okay.
If you're into that kind of games.
Oh yeah, I definitely love these kinds of games, and simulators are like mostly what I do. I love simulators, especially Goat Simulator 3 for me has been like a wild ride this year. And
Oh, that's amazing.
In my Twitch recap, it's my number one game of the year, like streaming wise.
I think I played Goat Simulator one time. It is a fun game.
Yeah, and there's only two games, like the Goat Simulator 1 and 3. They didn't make Goat Simulator 2 because 1, it came to be as a meme. It's only
Yeah.
a meme game, and they released it on April 1st. Like Goat Sim 3 released on April 1st, which is April Fool's Day. So it's all memes, and they intended it to be like that.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I really need to play that.
Oh yeah, I highly recommend. So what would you do if you were given, let's say, 1 million euros?
I think I would invest in like my personal life, family, friends. I think I would like split it, like invest in my own life, family, friends, vacation type of things, and I think I would give some to charity as well.
Yeah. So what's one thing you spend a lot of money on besides games?
Ooh, that's a great question as well. I think on like having fun with friends, and on my sport life as well. I play field hockey as well, and that can pretty much cost a lot as well if I need new stuff for it.
What is like field hockey? Is it like just normal hockey?
Um, yeah, I think it is same as normal hockey. I know that some people have like ice hockey as well,
Ah,
but I think it's like normal hockey as well if you
okay.
like search it up.
Yeah, because ice hockey is like probably the normal type of hockey, but like, is it field hockey like you put on rollers and just instead of like ice skating shoes
No,
or something?
field hockey is like a football field
Ah,
type of
okay.
game. So you're running on like like I don't know how you call it precisely, but you have like different kind of hockey games, and field hockey is on like a field with normal shoes, hockey
Okay.
stick, and you have different rules. You got like indoor ice. I think you got like loads of different hockey games.
Okay. Okay, fair. So this is a three-part question. The first part is, what is one of your all-time favorite songs?
Let It Go from not from Disney. That one is great as well. I think it's from James. I don't know the rest.
Is he
James.
is he British?
It could be.
James Arthur?
No, James Bay. I'm sorry,
James Bay.
Let It
Ah,
Go.
okay.
James Bay. There we go.
Yeah. So what is one of your all-time favorite movies?
Ooh. One of my all-time favorite movies, Finding Nemo. Disney. Finding
Nice.
Nemo.
Did you also enjoy Finding Dory?
Yeah, I think that was a great movie as well. I like the first one better, but the second one is pretty fun as well.
Okay. What's one of your all-time favorite TV shows or series?
I think The Walking Dead. It has a rough ending, but the beginning of the series was I was pretty much hooked up on The Walking Dead.
Have you played any of the Walking Dead games?
I have played the Telltale games.
Telltale series,
I
yeah.
think those are great.
Yeah.
I played like the first season and the second season. I haven't played the rest yet.
Yeah. Because I heard there's like a game outside of Telltale series, but people have been saying like, oh, this one's bad. This one doesn't hold up.
I don't know the game, but the game's name, but I have seen videos about it. It looks bad. I think it's like story driven, and you can choose as well, just like Telltale games, who you're gonna save, but it doesn't hold up to to the Telltale games.
Yeah, I am looking it up, I think. Oh, no, that's the old one, I think. No, New Frontier is part of the Telltale one. I have no clue. They're only showing the Telltale Games one. But anyways, so if you had one special superpower, what would it be and why, and how would you use it?
If I had one superpower, I think would fly. I would love to fly. Just like flying, soaring over the world. If I feel like, it's getting cold here in the Netherlands, let's go to a hot vacation time land. You know?
So from Northern Hemisphere, where we are, to the Southern Hemisphere, where like South Africa, Australia, and those countries are? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. For example.
Now it's
That would
summer
be
in,
fun.
in those places.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
I would love that. Just
Yeah.
be like, let's go fly to there.
Yeah. So, if you had the chance or the opportunity to switch lives with one celebrity from today for one day, who would you pick and why?
Oof. I think it will be fun to be an actor for a day. So it doesn't really matter which actor. I would say like the actor from Captain America. That would be amazing. If I could be like one day in his shoes, be acting on the set. I would love to.
I don't know who the actor of Captain America is because I'm not a Marvel fan. So sorry for that,
Really?
listeners.
No,
yeah.
it's fine. I'm just sad. No, I'm kidding. I can understand that.
Yeah, I prefer. I'm a big fan of DC Studios more, like Batman, Superman.
I like both, but I think I like Marvel just a little bit more.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
But both. I know there's like huge debate between like, hey, Marvel is better or DC is better, but both are different, and I think both are fun.
yeah. So, which of these three things would you give up if you ever had to? Money, gaming, or love?
I think I would give up. But this is a hard question. Like, if I give up money, I wouldn't be gaming as well, I think.
Maybe. I
Or
don't know.
like, I don't care a lot about money, but you need money to live and to like get your basic needs. To be fair, if you don't have money, you can't game. And I think love is the most important of the three.
Yeah.
If you don't get love, you don't have like a good life, I think.
Yeah.
Like love from family, friends counts as well, So if it doesn't like get rid of my basic needs from food, water, and like living under a roof, I would choose like money, go out, and gaming and love.
Yeah. So here, when I say love, it means like having a partner or like a girlfriend or a significant other.
Yeah, still money. Still
Okay.
the money gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, if you had an alter ego, what would
Yeah.
they be named, and what do you think would they do? Like, probably be the opposite of what you are, for example?
Ooh, if I had an alter ego, I have no clue what we should call. Let's make an alter ego. I think it will be a Lady Brenda, and Princess Brenda, and I don't know. She would be like, if it's like totally different than me, the opposite. She would be so mean, I think, and be so sassy as well.
Yeah.
I think like kind of that way.
Yeah. Okay, so the following are food-related questions.
Nice.
What is your favorite drink of choice?
Coffee.
Okay.
I can't live without coffee.
Okay. What's the weirdest food you've ever had?
Ooh, I like to eat all types of things and try out all types of things. I think swordfish.
Oh, I've never had swordfish.
I think it was in Disney, and not sure if it was swordfish. I think it was swordfish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine would be probably squid or octopus. Like, my cousin likes to experiment with her food.
Yeah.
And she made like whatever you put with curry, like those powders, or what do you call them, spices or something, and instead of putting
spices.
chicken, she put like little tiny octopuses, and I was trying to take them out, and then Dad had poured me a plate, and I was like, are you sure there's none of that in there? He's like, well, just eat, and if you don't like it, just don't eat. I'm like, well, first bite I take, it's there.
Yeah.
I'm like, why is it chewy and why is it delicious? And like, please no.
But you did like it.
Kind of.
Not sure yet.
Yeah. So, if you could eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Pizza.
Any type of pizza, or?
And I think pepperoni pizza.
Okay. And what is your favorite or one traditional food from your state or country?
I don't know how to pronounce it in like English properly.
Say it in Dutch. It's okay.
In Dutch we call it croquette. It's like a croquette.
Oh.
Croquette. I have no clue how to pronounce it in English.
Croquette. I think it's also croquette in English, and I know of it because the word is French, and I know French.
Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, I didn't know it was a French word.
Yeah, croquette means like it comes from the word croquer, which means like take a bite out of something, or take a bite out of, which means like probably like little tiny bites of something.
Yeah, oh, that's fun.
So this is where we kind of test your gaming knowledge in this segment. This is the mini games part. Have you heard of the game? Yeah, have you heard of the game called Kill, Marry, Sleep With?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
This is similar. It's called Play, Delete, Uninstall. And
Okay.
in this mini game, I will name a set of 3 games each time. You will have to tell me which one you would play. And by play, I mean like it stays there forever. You can go back to it, do whatever you want, and delete from existence, which means it's gone forever to a point of no return, or uninstall. And uninstalling is kind of like a demo where like you either choose to finish the whole game, doesn't have to be in one go, just like finish it, and once you're done with it, you can't go back to it, or just play a little bit and see if you like it. If you don't, you can't go back to it, but it still exists. This also includes the whole franchise.
Okay, so more like trying.
Yeah, so play, delete, uninstall. You also have 3 jokers that let you delete all of the games during one of the questions, or keep all of them. You cannot, let's say, uninstall game number 1 and 3 and keep or like keep game number 2, or the opposite. You cannot do that. You're also free to skip if you feel like, okay, this is a very tough one.
Yeah,
all right.
Got it.
First ones are Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, and Battlefield.
I would delete Counter-Strike. I've never played it, to be honest.
Okay.
I would like... Ooh, then it's gonna get hard. I think I'm gonna play Call of Duty because I'm most familiar with that type of game, and uninstall just to try it out Battlefield because I've never tried it, but I know the game. I know it can be huge.
Battlefield is what Call of Duty and Counter-Strike are, but like EA made Battlefield, the EA version. Yeah. So the next ones are Apex, Fortnite, and Valorant.
I would delete Fortnite. That's easy.
Wow.
I'm sorry, you're a Fortnite fan?
I enjoy the Lego aspect of it more.
Yeah.
Yes.
So just a bit. I've tried it this once. I was like walking through a map, and for half an hour I didn't see anyone else, and then I got sniped. So that was my first and last impression from Fortnite.
Yeah.
But maybe I need to try it again sometimes. But I didn't like that. I think which were the other two? We had Fortnite,
Apex, Fortnite, and Valorant.
Apex, Valorant. I think we'll play Valorant and try out the Apex game.
Okay. So we are gonna kind of like say what the next ones are, but I'm gonna like shift it towards horror games because I know that's more your field.
Yeah,
so
nice.
it's the next ones are Baldur's Gate, Elden Ring, even though it's not a horror game, but it stands in that field, and then Diablo.
Yeah.
So Baldur's Gate, Elden Ring, Diablo.
I know all the 3 games, but I've never played any of those. I think play Baldur's Gate because I know my sister has played that type of game and she really likes it. And I'm really interested.
Zoomy or Tiny?
Neo. I'm sorry, Neo was Zoomy. Yeah. I would try out Elden Ring,
yeah.
And I think, although I've never properly tried out Diablo.
Okay. Alan Wake, Resident Evil, The Evil Within.
Ooh, I'm into Resident Evil, so I will play Resident Evil.
Okay.
I would love to try it again later as well, so I would play Resident Evil. I think I would like uninstall Evil Within. I would love to try that game as well, and delete the other game.
Alan Wake.
I forgot it already.
Alan Wake,
yeah.
Okay. So Dead Island, Left 4 Dead, and Dying Light.
I think uninstall Dead Island.
Mm-hmm.
Play Dying Light, and delete
Left
the
4
last
Dead.
one.
Left 4 Dead, yeah. Okay.
Left 4 Dead.
The Forest, The Quarry, and Daisy.
Oh, nice. play The Forest. Uninstall. That's a hard one as well. Uninstall Daisy and delete
The Quarry?
the Quarry. Yeah.
Okay. Remember that you
That-
still have
that's-
jokers. So, yeah.
I need to use them. I'm
If-
forgetting them.
If you need to use them, feel free, because like if you don't want to like put yourself in an awkward situation where you like all three games and you want to either keep them or delete them, just that's where
Yeah.
it comes into play.
Got it.
Yeah.
But it's happy because I don't know how many games there are still coming.
Not
I will
not
try my
much.
best. I will try my best.
Not much. That's fine.
Okay, great.
So Project Zomboid, 7 Days to Die, and The Last of Us.
Play The Last of Us. That's an easy one.
Yeah.
That's my top favorite game, The Last of Us. I think uninstall. Shit, I forgot. What were they?
Project Zomboid and 7 Days to Die.
I would uninstall 7 Days to Die and delete
Project Zomboid. Yeah, I tried Project Zomboid, and I was going into it thinking I would love it because I've seen my favorite YouTuber playing it, and now that I tried it, I'm like, that wasn't what I was expecting.
It's like a 2D type of game, right?
Yeah, top-down view, like if you're playing The Sims 1, but more with zombies and horror.
It looks so much fun. I've seen little clips of it. I've never played it as well, but it looks so much fun. But it isn't that great.
Yeah. So the Alien series, Silent Hills, and Little Nightmares.
The Alien series, Little Nightmares. Oh, those two are two as well.
Mm-hmm.
They're so similar as well, Alien, or not similar, but I think they're pretty much. I would like to use my Joker on this one.
Okay.
Because Little Nightmares and Alien are two great series.
Yes, fair enough. So Lethal Company, Content Warning, and Among Us.
I think play Lethal Company. Uninstall Content Warning and delete Among Us.
Okay.
Because I played a lot of Among Us and I think it's still a great game.
Yeah.
But I haven't played it in a while. So
Yeah.
I'm good, like saying goodbye to Among Us.
Yeah, fair enough. Phasmophobia, Demonologist, Devour.
I think I haven't played it in a while, but I think I still like to play Phasmophobia. I think that one has so much potential. So I would like to play Phasmophobia, uninstall Demonologist.
Yeah.
And delete Devour.
Okay.
Although that's a hard question as well. Those three.
Okay. So the next ones are Madison, Visage, and Five Nights at Freddy's.
Play Five Nights at Freddy's. Uninstall Visage. That's a great game as well. And I haven't played the last one. I don't know
Madison.
the game as well.
Yeah.
Medicine.
I've heard some people playing it and they left like traumatized, or like it was very
Really?
like sanity taxing. Like they were like, okay, now I'm shaking because of that game.
Ooh. So have you played it?
I don't think I can handle it.
Got it. I like to play those types of games as well.
Yeah,
It looks-
it's like you're walking into a haunted house, but there's like secrets or puzzles you need to solve and clues you need to get. But there's a lot of there's probably a demon girl chasing you, something like that. Yeah.
It sounds interesting. It's kind of like Visage.
I might be right and I might be mistaking it for Visage. I don't know yet, but I've seen both games because they're so similar, and I forgot the whole context.
Which one is which? Got it. Yeah.
Okay, so Dead by Daylight, Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Killer Clowns the game?
I haven't played the last two, the Texas Chainsaw and the last one. Dead by Daylight I would love to play still. I'm in between those two, Texas Chainsaw or
Killer Clowns.
Killer Clowns. I would love to try Killer Clowns out, so uninstall Killer Clowns and delete Texas Chainsaw.
Okay, so these are the last two groups of games. We have Cyberpunk, GTA, and Saints Row.
I still got one Joker left, right?
Two.
I still got two left.
Uh-huh.
Then I would choose my Joker on this one, I think, because like GTA and
you'd play or delete them
Cyberpunk-
all.
Play.
Okay.
I think those are still like fun. I wouldn't be streaming it much, I think, but I think Cyberpunk and GTA are too fun.
Yeah. Okay, so the last one is Assassin's Creed, Tomb Raider, and Uncharted.
Ooh. I still got one Joker left, but I'm just still gonna play the play delete or the
Uninstall, yeah.
uninstall.
Yeah.
And it's a hard one. I would love to use my Joker, but I'm still gonna play the play delete.
It's
uninstall.
fine. It's fine.
I think if I needed to choose Uncharted, Tomb Raider, or what was the other one?
Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed. I think I would play Assassin's Creed, uninstall Uncharted, and delete Tomb Raider.
Okay, fair enough. So this is the mental health segment. In this segment, we'll be talking about mental health and things like that. So some episodes might seem or have seemed sensitive with their subjects, and I apologize in advance for probably any heavy or triggering terms that have been used, as I do every episode. Mental health is not an easy subject to talk about. I asked Brent what subject he'd like to talk about, and we went with
Anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, let's talk about it. But so if you feel like you relate to this segment, feel free to continue listening. If you don't wanna get into that kind of subjects, you're more than welcome to skip. But let's start talking about anxiety. Like, how did anxiety affect your life, Brent? I will not ask anything. You're gonna do all the talking.
I will try my best. I think like everyone has a bit of anxiety, and for me personally, really around school time as well, it was really a big subject for myself, because it's like so much pressure comes to look at you within like peer pressure and that type of stuff. So really in that type of age span, it's really like tough to find yourself and really grow with that. I think I've learned from it as well a lot. Like I grow in anxiety, like how to overcome it. But still, it's still sometimes pretty tough to get over it or deal with it, to be frankly like that.
Yeah, so because like depression also comes with anxiety, and anxiety also can bring up depression as well. But it also sometimes affects many aspects of your life. Like, has it ever probably stopped you from streaming sometimes? Have you felt anxious about something that shouldn't doesn't have to be game related, but like, have you ever felt like anxious thinking about something that happened during the week or during the day while you were streaming and thought you would like, okay, I really feel like down all of a sudden and I want to end stream?
Not like on stream. On stream yet. Because it can happen like anyhow. Because I can speak sometimes like, hey, and then I spoke something and I'm like, ooh, you shouldn't have done that. I got it in real life a lot more. That I'm thinking back to it. And that's the other thing about rewind button that we talked about earlier. That's like with the rewind button and anxiety moments, those two are like so handy to have with those type of situations.
Yeah.
I feel pretty much anxiety before streaming, before clicking start, because I really need to like be like, okay, let's do this. Just be you, just be calm. And then I can start. And when I start, it usually goes away. But before I'm starting, I'm just like checking everything twice. Do I have everything right? My energy, do I have my energy back? Stuff like that.
Yeah. And of course, like you probably thinking back about like the rewind button, as you said, like have you like done anything really bad or like made a very bad decision that left you anxious, and now you're thinking, oh, I wish I could go back and undo that would probably make me less anxious?
I don't know. There's a lot of small things I'm like, I could have been nicer, or I could have handled that differently. But not like, I don't think I have anything huge.
Yeah. So, just to probably wrap things up about anxiety, do you have anything you'd like to say about like, or to people who are going through anxiety?
Just take it step by step, and everyone makes mistakes. Even the person that you're like, those don't make mistakes, or those aren't insecure about themselves. Believe me, everyone has their stuff that are like, I'm not sure about myself, or makes mistakes. I think that's like human. So don't you worry about it. Time will heal stuff, and it will be all fine. Just take it step by step.
Yeah. So this is probably it was probably a short and simple episode, but Brent, thank you so much again. Thank you for putting time or like towards this whole podcasting, because we've been messaging Brent all summer from probably.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. Yeah. It's funny because like now and Tiny have been like they made a group with all four of us in it, and like every time they ping you, I'm like, oh my god, I feel bad now. I'm like, no, like
don't you feel bad? Bad. I'm a chaotic person, so sometimes I don't see or do stuff and be like, like, hey, I need to message back, and then I'm just doing something else and be like, totally forgot about it. And then like 2 weeks later, I'm like, fuck, I forgot. Message, make an appointment.
Yeah, that's
so
also.
I'm sorry. For my part as well, I'm sorry I'm so late.
It's fine. That's also part of like ADHD for me, because like there's a lot of things that I say I want to do, and then 2 seconds later I'm like, oh my god, what was I supposed to do? Like I forget a lot.
Yeah, this morning I forgot something about it as well. I was waking up, and a buddy of mine, we go to the gym always on a Saturday. I totally forgot about it. I was just like waking up, hear my door go off, knocking on my door, and like, fuck, I forgot all about it. So yeah, I'm a chaotic person. But yeah, I had so much fun doing this.
Of course. Is there any last words you want to say about like in general?
Well, thank you so much for listening, and thank you so much for having me, Bluesfire. I had so much fun. The questions were great.
I mean,
really like
I
these questions.
kind of shifted or added a few different questions from what Nao and Tiny had in
Yeah,
the general questions segment. But other than that, it's basically all the same because like I keep it this way so that I can see like how people respond to these questions, but differently.
yeah, that's nice. Those are great questions. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So please go check out YouKnowBrent on Twitch. It's basically what the episode title will be. And Brent, do you have any planned date for your next stream during this vacation that you have?
Probably I'm mostly streaming Wednesdays and somewhere in the weekend. But the next stream will probably be on Monday.
Okay.
So yeah, I hope to see you guys there. And if not, have a fun vacation, fun Christmas, fun holidays.
Okay. Yep. So basically, so you said, let's say you said Wednesday and Sunday, right?
Wednesday is somewhere in the weekend, probably
Somewhere in the
like
weekend.
Saturday, Friday, mostly Saturday or Friday.
Yeah. All right. So that's all the time we have. Thank you guys for listening, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye bye.